this case we are using a 9-meter wide by 2.4-meter high print, which has a print bleed top and bottom. If you're working on a raw concrete floor, which would be unusual, you would simply drop a 3x3 plastic drop sheet on the floor. In this case it's carpeted, so we're not too worried. This particular print is dye sublimated. Of course other fabric can be used. And what Gary's doing here is he's dropping in the top portion of the print into the top graphic rail. You'll see in some shots there is a 20mm rubber grommet which is sewn into the top of the fabric, and that simply drops into that top graphic rail. If the print was slightly oversized, or if your material's got a bit more stretch in it, what's good about Trigger is that the system is forgiving. We would simply roll that over once or twice to take up a bit of tension. You don't have to sew this exact. It's important though that you don't obviously sew it too short. But this shouldn't take more than a few minutes to drop this in place. Another consideration is that you don't need to use inkjet printed fabric. You could use a pre-pigmented fabric or textile or decorative textile bought from a textile wholesaler. And we're now going to work our way around, just dropping in the fabric into the top graphic rail at this stage. So that's the top section done. We're now going to work our way around the bottom. So what Gary's doing here is he's packing the fabric in under the bottom graphic rail and just feeding it along. You'll notice that the fabric is still very slightly loose, although it's quite a snug fit. And once we've loaded it in across all the bottom graphic rails, we're going to fire the trigger tensioners by pressing the little button sits just behind the fabric, and that's going to tension the fabric and take out all the creases. So we'll now just work the fabric slightly. If it's not aligned top to bottom, we simply go into the corners and pull the fabric a bit, which will remove some of the creases. So we just make sure that it's perfectly aligned, and then we'll go and fire the triggers. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12 triggers. 2 on each panel, 6 panels.